Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. So today I was able to post the sewing part of this beautiful Milkmaid Bustier dress. So if you're here to see the pattern drafting, I'll be dropping the link at the description box. If it's your first time you're coming across my channel, you're very much welcome, and please hit on the subscribe button to join this beautiful family. And to my returning subscribers, I can't thank you guys enough for always watching my video. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you. So guys, these are the pieces. I've gone ahead to cut the pattern on the material. As you can see, this particular one at the top, I added ½ inch for sewing, and I also went ahead to add my seam allowance because I didn't do that on the pattern when I was drafting it. At that part, I also added ½ inch. So this is the bustier part. So I have 4 pieces for this. I'll be using the other ones for the lining. I have 4 pieces for the both side of the bust. So as you can see as well, I added ½ inch at that top, ½ inch at the down. At the side, I added the seam allowance as well. And at that part, I also add a seam allowance. So guys, this one I also have a lining for it. So this is the back piece as well. Can see at that armhole part, I added ½ inch. At the side, I add my seam allowance. At the down, I also add ½ inch for the joining. And at the top, I also add ½ inch. As you can see, I also have my lining piece for that. So I'll be dropping all those ones aside. I'll go ahead and pick up this one, the bustier part. We'll be starting with that one. I'll be removing my pattern from it. So we'll be starting with that one at the moment. So I'll go ahead and remove my pattern. So as you can see, I have 4 pieces, so I'll be using 2 each. One will be serving as the lining, one will be serving as the major part of this dress. So guys, I'll go ahead to make a stitch at that point that I was showing you guys right now. I'll make a stitch there so that I can be able to turn this. So I'll go ahead and iron that, turn it over, and also iron it as well. So I'll be doing it for the both part. So guys, I'm done ironing this. If you can see, it's now looking more relaxed and settled. As you can see, it's looking more relaxed and settled. I've ironed it. Do the same for yours. So now guys, I'll go ahead and adjust that upper part like so. So now I'll be using this piece that I cut out. It's around 0.23 inch. So I just fold it like this with my iron, and I'll go ahead and place it there. After stitching it, I'll be turning it to form a pipe hole that I'll be passing our ropes through at that upper part. So guys, I'm done doing that right now. As you can see, you have a opening there, so that is what we'll be passing our rope for the upper part, for the neck part of this dress. So you can go ahead and gather the down part as you see me doing, or you can also go ahead and pleat it. So this is what I'll be doing for this bustier part. I'll be pleating mine. So I'll be bringing the down part of the upper dress, of the upper part of the dress. This is the lining piece. I'll go ahead and notch it like so. I'll be dropping it aside, and on the major fabric also I'll be notching it. So I'll be dropping that lining piece aside. Now I'll be bringing in the major piece like this, and if you can see, you have a notch at the center. Make sure you notch here so you know where you'll be starting to join this bustier dress together. So I'll go ahead and pin it at the center like this, but I'll be making this to be like 0.2 inch more than the center part that I notch. So I'll go ahead and start pleating. I'll be using my pin to pin it down while pleating it. So you can see what I'm doing. Mine, I pleat it, but you can go away and do a gather stitch on that one and gather it to the way that it will suit in that on that bust part. So I'll just go ahead and keep pleating my like so. So once I'm done pleating this, I'll be doing the same thing at the other part. I'll go ahead and bring the center. I'll be doing a sort of overlap there because I don't want mine to be open at that center so that it can cover my balls very well. So I'll just go ahead and pin it there. I'll be overlapping it on the first one that I place. So just go ahead and pin it down. And if you can see this, I'm looking at the side that the pleat is facing. I want this side also to have the same, let the pleat, all the pleats should be facing the same place. You see. So that is what I'm doing now. I'm pleating it towards the same side that I pleat the first one. So that is what I'm doing. I'll go ahead and pleat it towards the same side that I pleat the first one. And I'll make sure that it's the same amount of pleat that I have at the first part that I'll be having on this second part as well. So you go ahead, I make sure that it's the same amount of plate that I have on the first part that I also have on this second part. You have to make it to rhyme so that the pleat will be the same. As you can see what it's looking like. I'm here to stitch it down. So I'll be taking this to my sewing machine and I'll be stitching it down. So guys, I'm done stitching this part down. You can see how beautiful it's looking right now. So this is what it's looking like. You can see I'll fold it down at that underbust part. So I'll go ahead and bring our lining piece. So guys, this lining will be having a boning. So I'll be using this same material to form a boning casing. I'll be forming a casing that will be passing my boning. So I'll go ahead and use my ruler and mark out the lines that I'll be placing that fabric on. Mark out the lines that our boning will be. So this boning part is totally optional. If you want, you can add a boning to yours. If you don't want, you can just make yours like that without boning to it, without adding boning to it. So that is just optional. So I'm making sure that the same space that I gave at the other side is the same thing that I have on this other side as well. You want your casing to be looking different. So I want it to match each other. So just go ahead and draw a line that will guide me while putting this. So this is what I'll be doing. If I stitch the other side, I'll flip it over, I'll top stitch there, I'll also top stitch the other side again so that it will be relaxed. So I'm taking this to the machine to do that. So guys, this is what it's looking like right now. As you can see, this is what it's looking like right now. I'll go ahead and use that lining piece to turn this so that the inside will be very, very neat. Just watch at how I'm going to be placing it. You can see I'm placing it on the upper part, like the upper part, not on the underbust. So I'm placing it like this so that when after stitching it, I can turn it over and it will cover that place that I stitch. So I'll go ahead and pin this. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So just go ahead and pin it down. So you'll be stitching it in such a way that when you finish stitch it, you can turn it over for it to cover the seam that you stitch so that the inside will be neat. And you have to do this before you add your boning. So after stitching that, I'll also be securing the sides. I'll also be stitching the sides. I want this to be very, very neat inside. I don't want the inside to be rough. So just go ahead and secure the sides like this. So guys, I'm done stitching it, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and bring it out like this, and I'll be showing you guys what the inside look like. This is what I mean by you have to place it on the upper parts and then stitch it from there and turn it over. You can see, you cannot see that part that I join it together anymore. Both the front and the back is looking neat. So the major thing is for your work to be neat and beautiful as well. So I'll now go ahead and insert my boning to this. I'll be inserting my boning. So this is it. I'll just go ahead and insert my boning. So you have to. So guys, I'm done inserting my boning. I have done a video on how to insert your boning a lot on this channel. So I've gone ahead to insert my boning. So you want to give this a very nice press so that it will relax. So guys, see what it's looking like after ironing it. You can see now it's now relaxed. The boning is no more puffing. So I'll go ahead and drop that aside and bring our back piece. So this is our back piece. we have the major fabric and the lining fabric, and also add a hairstay to it, a cloth gum I mean to say. So I'll go ahead and cover it and turn it over. As you can see, I'll go ahead and turn it over. So guys, I'm done turning the back piece. You can see what it's looking like right now. I'm done turning the back piece. So I'll be joining it with the front, or I'll go ahead to join the side, the back to the front. So I'll be using the seam allowance that I gave while cutting this dress to join it to the side, to join the back and the front together. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'll be bringing it to show you guys. So guys, I'm done stitching this down. As you can see, if you notice, it's like the front part armhole is bigger than the back, but that is not an issue. It's because of the splash and spread method that we did while cutting it. It will still fit in perfectly. So guys, I'll go ahead and measure my waist now so that I can be able to form a gather for that particular part, the down part. So I'll be able to form the gather for the down part. So guys, this is the material that we'll be using. Is the remaining fabric that is remaining. So I went ahead to cut it out to my desired length. So when I minus my half length, I cut the remaining length. So I cut around 30 inches, because I want the full length of this dress to be around 45. So if you minus 16 for the half length, and then you see that is enough, then the width of it is very, very long. I just cut something very, very long, up to 3 yards. The length very long. So I've done my gather stitch already, so I'll just go ahead and um measure it to know if it's equal to the same amount. So I'll go ahead and start pleating it. I'll go ahead and start pinning it on that part before taking it to our sewing machine to secure it. So just go ahead and use your pin and pin it down. So I'm just making sure that I pin everything all through. Make sure that you pin yours as well before taking it to your sewing machine to secure it. So guys, I'll go ahead and make a stitch there to secure this, and I'll be bringing it guys for you guys to see it. So guys, I'm done securing this. As you can see how it's looking very, very nice. So this is how it's looking right now. It's looking very, very nice. So guys, now you can go ahead and use your locking machine, that is the weaving machine, to lock that part, or you can go ahead and add a lining. So for mine, I want to use lining to close it up. I want to add lining to it. So this is what I'm going to be using for the lining. I've already do the gather stitch on it. So I'll go ahead and place it on the upper part like this. Notice, just look at the place I place this lining. Place it on the upper part like this and secure it down. After securing down, you'll be turning it over and it will close that part very well. So this is what it's looking like right now. You can see the place I join it. So I'll go ahead and turn it over like this. If you notice now, you see that the inside is looking very neat as well. The inside is looking very, very neat. See what it's looking like. See, the outside is also very neat. So now I'll go ahead and pass our rope in those that casing that I formed earlier. So these are the ropes. I'll go ahead and use my safety pin to pass this through. So that is just what I'll do. I'll go ahead and use my safety pin to pass this through. So see what I'm doing. I'm just passing that into that casing that I formed earlier on this dress. So I'll use my office pin to hold that part down and I adjust it, and I'll be showing you guys how the boss will be looking like. You can see how it's looking like already. So this is it. So I'll be doing the same thing on the other side as well. I'll be doing the same thing on the other side too. So you can pass this from any side. You can start from the armhole to pass it, but the major rope should come out on the front part. That is the center part. So that is it. The major rope should come out on the center part. So I'll just go ahead and use my office pin and hold that there as well. And I'll go ahead and adjust that, and you'll see how it looks like. So this is what it's looking like right now. So guys, once we are done with this, you can see how it's looking like. It's time for us to work on our sleeve. So I'll go ahead and bring in the piece we'll be using for our sleeve. So see what it's looking like. I just like showing the inside of this dress as well, so that you see how neat and beautiful it's looking inside. And see how the bone are well relaxed. So this is I've already cut the sleeve. I'll just be showing you guys what I did on this sleeve part. So the length of this particular sleeve is 15 inches long. 15 inches. So I went ahead and bring the other part of my upper part, that mimic part, for me to be able to cut the armhole of the sleeve. So I just placed it like this, and I went ahead to cut it out, keeping some allowance for it. So I'll go ahead and form our casing and pass our elastic thread. So guys, this is what it's looking like right now. I've passed our elastic thread on it, both the up and the down, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and fix the sleeve and show you guys what it looks like. So guys, this is what the sleeve is looking like right now. I've put the sleeve to the dress. You can see it's looking so nice and beautiful. So it's looking so nice and beautiful. So now we'll go ahead and close that part. See me doing. You can close it in, or you can just do it like that. And we'll go ahead and insert our zip. Just, you see what I'm doing. Go ahead and insert our zip. And that will be all for this dress. So guys, I'm done putting on the zip to the dress. As you can see, it's looking super beautiful and nice. And I've also hemmed it down. I've also hemmed it down. So if you were able to watch this video to this very moment, I can't thank you enough. Thank you very much for watching this video to this moment. And please do not forget to leave a comment at the